Hello my dear students and welcome back to Balaji online classes. I am Rabia Khatoon and today I will be teaching you moral science of class 6. We will be studying chapter number 4 of your book and the name of the chapter is Alexander's Horse. So this story will give us some moral that we have to be brave. So let's study this story, what it is all about. Alexander was the son of King Philip who ruled the north of Greece. He was strong and bold. He learned the art of fighting and ruling from his father, a great soldier and statesman. Aristotle, the great philosopher, taught him philosophy and science. So there was a king whose name was Alexander, and he was the ruler of north of Greece. He was very strong and he was very bold, and he learned the art of fighting from his father. His father was a great soldier and statesman. And Aristotle, he was a great philosopher who taught him philosophy and science. He ruled the largest kingdom in human history and came to be known as Alexander the Great because of his courage and wisdom. Because of his courage, because of his braveness, he was called Alexander the Great. Alexander loved sports and games, but most of all he loved horses. One day a man brought a beautiful black horse to King Philip. It had a white star on his forehead. There is no horse which is as fast and as brave as this one. The horse looked wild and fierce. So Alexander loved sports and games, but in सबसे ज़्यादा he used to love horses. And one day a man brought a beautiful black horse in front of him, and that black horse was having a star on his forehead. So and that horse looked fierce and brave. It looked fast. So Alexander was impressed by seeing that horse. The king's men tried to ride the horse, but the horse did not allow anyone to sit on its back. The king said angrily to the man, "Take this beast away. He is not disciplined. He is throwing off everyone who is trying to ride him." So the king the king's men were trying to ride that horse, but the horse was not allowing anyone to sit on its back. So the king was angry and he said that take this beast away, take this horse away. I don't want it because he is not allowing anyone to sit on its back. He is not disciplined. I don't want this horse. Please take it away. Alexander, who was eagerly watching the wild father, "Please don't send him away. It will be a pity to lose such a fine horse. I think I can tame this beautiful horse." So Alexander's father, he refused to take that horse because that horse was not disciplined. He considered that the horse was not disciplined. That's why he said, "Just take this away, take this horse away." But Alexander watched everything and he said, "Father, please don't send it back. I will tame it. I will teach him and I will tame this beautiful horse." King Philip laughed loudly. "Do you think you can discipline this horse? But you are only a boy." So Alexander's father, King Philip, he laughed and he said, "You will tame this animal. You will tame this horse. You are just a small boy." Alexander said confidently, "That's true, father, but let me try. I can tame him if you can leave him to me." "Very well, you may try," said the king, impressed by his son's determination and confidence. Alexander was very confident. He said, "Yeah, I will tame him and please leave this horse with me." So Alexander's father was very impressed by the confidence and determination of his son. He said, "Okay, if you want to tame this horse, you can take it. You can tame it." Alexander, who had been watching the horse carefully, observed that the horse was afraid of his own shadow. Alexander moved quietly towards the horse. He began speaking gently to him and took the bridle into his hand. Then, stroking him gently, he slowly turned the horse so that he faced the sun and his shadow was behind him. So Alexander was observing all this and he observed that the horse was afraid of his shadow. So he went to that horse, talked to him very gently and he turned the horse so that उसका जो shadow है वो sun के तरफ फेस करके खड़ा हो, सो दैट उसका जो शैडो हो वो पीछे पड़े. जब हम लोग सन की तरफ फेस करके खड़े होते हैं तो हमारा शैडो जो होता है इट फॉल्स बिहाइंड. सो द अलेक्जेंडर ट्राइड कि वो जो हॉर्स है दैट हॉर्स शुड फेस द सन सो दैट हिज शैडो फॉल्स बिहाइंड. He mounted lightly onto the horse's back and galloped wildly towards the end of the field. Alexander held on tightly and kept talking to the horse. So he then sat on the horse and he galloped wildly into the field. He was riding on the horse and he was holding it tightly and he was talking to the horse in his own language. The king closed his eyes, worried that Alexander was going to be thrown and killed. On hearing the sound of the horses trotting, King Philip slowly opened his eyes. When King Philip saw that Alexander is going to sit on the horse, he just closed his eyes so that he cannot see, क्योंकि उन्हें लग रहा था कि when Alexander will sit on the horse will throw Alexander. But ऐसा नहीं हुआ. When King Philip heard the trotting sound of the horse, he slowly opened his eyes and there was Alexander, to his surprise, sitting safely on the beautiful horse and leading it towards the king. And the king saw that Alexander was sitting on that beautiful horse and he was leading towards the king. The people present and watching the whole thing shouted loudly, "Long live Prince Alexander." Everybody who was standing there, they started shouting the praises for Alexander. They started saying that long live Prince Alexander. This was a story of Alexander's courage and wisdom. You must understand, cowardice brings irremovable shame, but bravery is the way to name and fame. So this was a short story about the courage of Alexander. See, there is a saying that bravery is the way to name and fame. Bravery gives us name and fame, and cowardice brings us irremovable shame. With bravery are attached all kinds of virtues. If we are brave, we have all kinds of virtues. If we are brave, we are impressive. If we are brave, we don't have to stand in shame in front of anybody. A brave person is never scared of indulging in heroic deeds and taking risks. He never stops at trying out something difficult. A brave person is truthful because he is not scared to tell the truth. A brave person is never scared. A brave person does not speak lies because he is not afraid of telling the truth. He knows that even if he is going to be punished for his act now, it is better to tell the truth. A brave person always tell the truth. He knows that even if he will be punished for his truth right now, but it is better to tell the truth. He knows that if you try to hide the truth now, it may be revealed at some later time. To hide one lie, one has to speak 100 lies. If you are speaking the truth, you don't fear of anybody. You are brave enough to speak the truth. But if you speak lie, you have to speak hundreds of lies to hide that one lie. A brave person believes in determination, perseverance, and hard work. He is not scared of working hard or losing. A brave person is never scared of losing. A brave person always has determination, always has the stamina to work hard. He creates opportunities for himself. He never stops till he achieves his goal. A brave person never stops, always tries to achieve his goal in whatever way possible. He is not scared to struggle in life's battle. A brave person is not scared to own up his mistakes and is self-disciplined and wise. A brave person is self-disciplined, he is wise, and he is not scared to own up his mistakes. If he has done any mistake, he'll just take it. Yeah, I have done this mistake. He is not scared to do that. He knows the orderliness, discipline, and wisdom are necessary for the smooth running of our lives and to be a better person. That is why it is said that cowards die many times before their death. So it is advised to be brave than being coward, because if we are brave, if we practice bravery, bravery brings us name and fame, and cowardice brings us only shame. So I hope you have understood this chapter. This chapter was all about Alexander, who was very brave and he was very courageous. So this chapter is all about bravery. I hope you have understood. Please read the chapter by your own so that you can understand each and everything that I have taught you. The notes of this chapter you will be getting on School Mitra app. You can download it from there and complete your work in your moral science book. Till my next video, bye bye everyone and take care.